Alright, sorry about that. Fucking the battery died on my damn camera. Figures, huh? So I've already finished with the top layer, the last layer. And I got the ripeberries and the spawn, 2 layers and 3 layers of the substrate. So I'm just evening it out now, leaving a little bit of room for the casing for the top after it colonizes. That's important. To me it is. You don't have to put a casing on, it'll still, but I don't like leaving white all over it and just fruiting white. It's just, I've noticed it dries up real quickly and there's nothing to keep it moist. The casing, the point of the casing is to keep the mycelium hydrated. And people who neglect to do that, eventually they're just going to run into, you know, stunt, the growth is going to be stunt, and because I've experienced that. And it's just going to dry out. And you're going to be misting it, and you're going to hurt the mycelium because anything you do to the mycelium affects it. Especially Pinellia cyanensis, they are really prone to bruise. Any wood-loving mushroom, those are really prone to bruise because of because they're really delicate. I mean, that's why they're so damn potent. So I just go around the edges. And I'll be doing the Zerzins soon. Zerzins are grown. It takes about 4 months to colonize. It takes a long time. It takes another 4 months to fruit. So it's like a process. So I haven't seen anybody really do that. And I'm gonna be doing that within the next couple weeks. Because I got a spore syringe and it's been sitting. I got that, and also got a wavy cap. It's another wood loving. And you can just get alder. It's alder wood plugs, and you mix it with mulch, and that's how you colonize it. And then you fruit it a certain way. Fruit it in the refrigerator. It's a cold. It likes the cold. So those are the most potent mushrooms, and I can't wait to try those shit, man. So I don't want to push it down. Just make sure it's all nice and even. You see that? That's the tray. That'll take 2 weeks to colonize on a good day. Then we're gonna put some foil on it. Make sure the foil is even, it's straight. You know, there's not too many bumps, because there's droplets of dew and water. They will collect on top of there from the substrate, and then it drops on the mycelium and it stays there, and it could cause contaminants. So I do this. I put that on there. I make sure it's kind of straight. I don't have the right foil. I've got this foil that's really thin. Maybe we get some fucking foil. And I'll just layer it just like that. See that? That's why I made there's gonna be a second part. This is the second part because I don't do editing. When I do the editing, maybe I'll stick everything together. Like the 3-part when I did the cakes on my video, it's homemade substrate. That I had 3 parts because I forgot and I had to redo a video. Once I do the editing, stick all that shit together. It's kind of better to keep them separated, because you know, if you're interested in knowing a certain part of the video, you don't have to wait for the whole fucking thing. You know where what video to watch to get that information. Me, when I was doing when I first started and I started watching everybody, people would take an hour, and I would have to fast forward it to fucking the point where I needed it, and it was a pain in the ass. I don't do that. That's why I don't do that. When I started doing this, I watched everybody. Anybody who did anything with mushrooms, I watched and try to learn what they're doing. And a lot of people mess up. It's the people who don't mess up. You can know because they're growing they're making fatty mushrooms, and they're doing, you know what's up, because they have videos, and they're not just making 1 or 2, they're making, you know, several. So, and you know, one thing everybody says, Can you subscribe to my channel? Can you like this? Thumbs up? No. That shouldn't be important. That should not be so. I don't know what the hell is so important about getting a subscription. I mean, it's cool because, you know, everybody who does anything with mushrooms, I subscribe to their channel because they're the same thing as me. You know, if somebody likes the Grateful Dead, I'm gonna be like, hey, what's up, you know, homie? You know what I mean? That's just me. I'm a musician and I love music. People who listen to the Grateful Dead, there's either you don't like the Dead or you like the Dead. There's only two options. And people who don't like them, there's a reason why they don't like them. They don't understand them. They don't understand. They think it's all about the drugs and this and like that. To me, it's about the music. So same with mycology. To me, it's all about the mushrooms. So anybody who has a passion for it, I follow them. Just because. It's no reason. So but people who subscribe shouldn't be important. You subscribe because you want to, not because you're asked to. So you cover it like this, okay? Make it all nice and as flat as you can. Then get some scissors or something, and poke a couple holes in it. That's gonna give you your gas exchange. Just a couple holes like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what I mean? 5 of them, 6 of them. As long as they're, not too many of them. Can't have too many. You can't have too little. I mean, you can't just put 2 holes in there. You gotta put it has to be even around. And that's going to help the mycelium breathe. It's not going to suffocate. Once you do that, the most important part comes. Fucking labeling. If you don't label, you're going to be, these things will end up in the other one bags. The other ones. And I don't like the other ones. Because they belong with their own. Okay, so this is the Buzz Aldrin. So I put the Buzz Aldrin on there. And then I date it. When you date it, there's a reason, because if you don't date it, then you're not going to realize, when to check it. And you're going to check it within the 3 or 4 days to see how far the mycelium's colonizing. And then once it's all white, you let it sit for a couple more days. That's going to consolidate, kinda. Same concept. And then you're going to fruit it in the fruiting chamber. But we'll remove this, mist it, fan, and this whole fucking tray will grow. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions, any concerns, you know what's up. Let me know, and just leave a comment and I'll get back to you right away. Alright, later.